Good morning, good morning. Hey, Random Adventures here, 2.0. Oh, I keep going over to the line and it keeps beeping at me. It's like a wake-up alarm. And I've got to continue to go straight. So where are we going? What are we doing today? Well, we are going to drive to upstate New York. We're going way, way upstate New York. So we've got to go up to New York first, all right? And then before we go south and out west. So this is all part of the travel, and it's all part of the experience. And I wanted to show you what an awesome sunrise this morning. Man, that's why I didn't talk too much. But I'm going to get on down the road. Alrighty, so we're making our way up to Route 81. So that's going to take us north. Right now, we're just driving through some backcountry roads. It's taking us up to 81, but it's taking us... We're still in Pennsylvania, so we're in Pennsylvania. We got home the other night and got some things taken care of. And like I said, now we're heading up north. Anonymous has a lot of stuff for the car, and that's what we're going up to pick up. And I want to spend a few days with them, and then I'll turn around. We're going to come back to Pennsylvania for about 2 days, and then that's when we head south, and we're gonna get going. Right? So we're just trusting in the Lord that everything's gonna work out, and so far it's been better than expected. All right, man, I don't want to talk while the sunrise is coming up.
Turn left in half a mile.
And I got to turn left in a half a mile. So, I just wanted to tell you. So, coming up here in a couple, well, right up here on the left, I did the overnight on the 80-81 interchange, the little island there on the on-ramp. I think it was called 8180 on-ramp. Yeah, it's in the video listing, but this island right up here that is created by the on-ramp, it's a circle. It's Interstate 80 and 81. I spent the night right over there, right over there. Wow, that looks so different. Wow, that is really cool. Yeah, so we had an awesome time. So we'll be doing that again at some point because that is a lot of fun. But I hammock camped overnight, and I think we made pepperoni wraps that night. We slept in the hammock. The rain came in late, but yeah, this is all the noise I heard that night. Was all the trucks and all the cars that were going up and down, because that is 80 goes all the way across Pennsylvania, east to west and west to east, and then 81 goes south to north and north to south. And we're heading north. We're going to be coming up to Wilkes-Barre, then Scranton, and then we got a little ways after that. Then we'll be in New York, and we are, like I said, we're going way up in New York. And I'll bring you on periodically as we stop. I know I got to get gas. I forgot to fill up before I left. So I've got about half a tank, but I'd like to have more than that going down. But there'll be plenty of places to stop. All right. All right, so we're coming around Scranton, Pennsylvania. So that's that on your left is all Scranton, but we're going to get around here. The traffic wasn't too bad. It is early in the morning yet, so I don't think busy time comes yet, but not too long from now. So we didn't sit too long. There was a couple times where I had to slow down, but traffic moved along pretty good. So we're at the north end of Scranton now. So we've got 56 miles until we hit Binghamton, New York, and that is our next destination. So let's get on up the road. All right, I think I'm going to get off this exit. We're about maybe 40 miles away from the New York line, but I see this Exxon station, so I'm gonna get gas because I am down to about a quarter of a tank. So I think it's time to fill up. All right.
Route recalculation.
Yep, recalculation. All right, so I think we got an Exxon station here. Oh, great. Yep. Ooh, look at the Canadian flag. All right. Yeah, there's a bit more snow here than there is anywhere else. So as we go more north, there's going to be a lot more snow. Absolutely. All right, we're back in the car. We're all filled up, and I got a cup of coffee. Yeah. So I just met two awesome people. One, Patrick. Now, Patrick had a stroke back in last February. Actually, the same month that I did. His was earlier in the month. Mine was later in the month. But him and I had a chance to talk, and we were talking about how when it's cold and how it's sensitive on your hands still. So he's recovering. Well, Patrick, I hope you get a full recovery. And then I was pumping the gas, and Raphael, who delivers gas, came walking by the vehicle and saw the sign on the back, Random Adventures 2.0. And so here's, you saw that in the intro. I don't have to show you that again, but Raphael stopped and said, "What are you doing? Are you YouTubing?" And I said, "Absolutely, I'm recording." Him and I had a great talk. So Raphael, you have a safe drive and travels and all you do. And I told Raphael, and I mean this, you want to talk, you give me a look at my email, send me an email. And I had told him that if you ever need a prayer, definitely reach out to me. All right, let's get back on the road. All right, here we go.
Take the next right onto I-81 northbound.
Take the next right. All right. Here we go. There's Raphael. All right, so we're going to come up here to the, we just entered New York. So we are no longer in Pennsylvania, but we're in New York. And I am going to stop at the Southern Tier Welcome Center. All right, so I just stopped and got gas not too long ago. This is a rest area, but I believe they've got some brochures and stuff like that. So we're going to check out the visitor center.
Route recalculation.
All righty. Here we are. So we are in New York. Awesome, awesome. So right over here is the visitor center. So let's go take a walk in there and see what that's like. Yeah, so we got some snow. Doing a little shoveling down there. All right, let's get inside. So this is the welcome to the Southern Tier. Oh, they got coffee. Very nice welcome center here for the state of New York. There's a little sitting area over there. Yeah, that would be awesome. All right, this is just an amazing, amazing place. they actually turned off the music for me so I could actually talk. This whole area over here is farm to fresh. So farm to table, it's all the items. And Cornell University actually provides a lot of this stuff and takes care of it and things like that. It's really cool. But this is a beautiful, beautiful rest area. Yeah, all of these sandwiches are made by Klein's Catering in Binghamton, New York. So everything in here is made or manufactured or is related to New York. Alrighty, so we are right here. Man, this is the southern tier. I just met Tony, who is actually a New York ambassador, tourism ambassador, and he just showed me all around, and man, this is great. And I'm looking forward to coming back to New York. I've got some places that I'm planning on going, like this brochure here. Man, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? And that's all in the state of New York. Man, here we go. All right, so that was a great stop. That visitor center is amazing. It's really, really incredible in there. That's why I want to encourage you, stop at visitor center. There's a wealth of information in there, and yeah, it's really, really a nice stop. You know, they've got the bathrooms. Hey, their coffee. I shouldn't have got coffee when I got gas. If I'd have knew what I know now. In fact, that's how Tony, Tourism Tony, that's what he goes by, Tony Tourism. Isn't that so funny? I said, what's your name? And he goes, Tony Tourism. And I said, get out. so we just met another Tony. And so, oh, by the way, Tony, chef guy, he's not up in the carrier yet, because we're not on our official trip until next time. So it's coming up quick, and then I'll have to let him out and stuff, and get him waters and food. He's gonna, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So like I said, we just entered in. We're only 3 miles in New York, so we've got a lot of driving to do. I better stop yapping and get a driving. All right.
Exit the highway at exit 4N. Then keep right at exit 4N.
Like I said, that was an awesome stop back there at that. Now we're getting off of 81. I think this is as far as we're going to go on 81. So we are going to get on Route 88. So we'll be taking Route 88 all the way over to Albany. I believe it's Albany. I think that's what I saw on the map. I don't know. We'll find out. Yep, Albany. Albany and Port Dixon go this way. All right. So, yeah, when he said his name was Tony, I was like, what? I said, I'm Tony too. And then I went, Tony 2.0. All right, so it looks like we're following this route kind of on a northward projection, like northeast. So we're going to go up. So, yeah. We've got a lot of miles to go yet, that's for sure. Yes, coming out of Binghamton, New York, on 88 here, one of the things that I've noticed is that the Susquehanna River, which is one of the oldest rivers in the United States, runs pretty much along Route 88 as we head up to Albany. Yeah, there's a lot of mountains, and I'm sure we're going to see way bigger mountains than these, but this is a beautiful drive up this. So this 100 plus miles that we're going to be on 88, I'm looking forward to it. And oh man, look at all that snow. So it's getting deeper and deeper the more north we go. So I'm going to keep my eye out for any points of interest along the way, but we're just driving for right now. So a lot of driving.
In half a mile, exit the highway at exit 24.
So in a half a mile, we got to exit this highway. So Route 88, we are done. So that was a beautiful, beautiful drive. So I've got to exit here, coming up in 600 feet. Alrighty, looks like exit 24. This looks different. So we're going to start heading
In
north.
800 feet, turn right towards US 20, then turn left.
Okay, so we've got a couple turns to do.
US 20,
So we're going to
then
go ahead and
turn
do that. I got to turn on Route 20. And then we're going to turn again.
Take the
East
next
on
left
20.
onto US 20.
All right. Once we're heading north, I will bring you back on. Give a good stop. I did see a lot of New York State police officers. I want to thank you guys for your service. You were actually out doing your job. I was very, very cautious because there were so many of them that had people pulled over. Yep. So here we go. Oh man, I wish I had the camera rolling. A bobcat just crossed the road. I thought it was a big cat, and then I saw the tail. It was a bobcat. What an experience that I saw. Man, I wish I could have showed that to you guys. So I'm on Route the 20 East. I think that's what I said I was on. So we are going to be on here for 10 miles. So we're headed to Albany right now. But man, I wish I would have caught that on film. Oh my goodness. Yes. All right, let's keep going. Okay, we are on Route 87 and I got a text stop and rest area coming up. So I'm going to take advantage of this and get off here and follow the sign that says cars. But I want to get off for a little bit, stretch my legs again. I did stop about one or two other times. Boy, there's a long drive and we got a long way to go yet. Yes, we do. So that's one of the things, as we drive today, with where I'm going, they want to remain anonymous, and that is understandable, and I recognize that. So this trip is going to be a lot of driving, and it is. Oh, there's a lot of snow up here, and it's getting more and more. I don't want to park where there's snow, so let me point it this way and go around the circle, and then find a little bit closer of a spot to our rest area. All right. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to go in here to this rest area and check it out and use their facilities. Yeah, we're in some snow, but I wanted to take a look at this here. So this is historic New York. This is the North Way, or the way north. So you can read that if you want to, but it is very, very interesting. I just got done reading it, but where I came for is right over there, the rest area. So I am going to get inside there. We're all done in here. I hit the bathroom. Now it's time to get back on the road. All right. Okay, here we go. So let's get back up on the Northway. Now this goes all the way up to Montreal. So, man, we got some distance to make up. I was really stretching out my legs there for a little while. So you can see it, when we started out this morning, it was pretty sunny with that sunrise, and look at this, it's getting more and more overcast as we go north. All right, okay, so I got off of the Northway. I was getting tired of driving on that long road, and I wanted to see Lake George. It said a sign, turn right for Lake George, so we got off the exit, and I want to see the lake. So I'm going to drive up along the lake. We still got a long ways to go, but hey, I want to see a lake. Yeah. Looks a little different in the winter, I bet, but it looks like there's ice on it. Nice. So I'm going to drive up through town here a little bit. And I don't know. I guess we're at the southern part of the lake.
1,000 feet. Turn right onto RT9 North.
It's trying to get me. It's trying to get me back onto the highway. Oh wait, north. No, 9 North. Oh, maybe it's not. It's trying to get me back on the Northway, but I don't want to be on the Northway. I want to be along the lake. And I'm sure you guys do too. All right. I just pulled into I think it's like a resort area, but I don't know. It's got cabins. We're going downhill to the lake, but there's the lake. That's Lake George. Oh, isn't that cool? Oh boy, look at that. That's got to be an old. I don't know what the history is of this, but look at that house. Oh, that is beautiful. I got to find out the name of this. I'm going to look it up. Wow.
Route recalculation. Make a legal U-turn where possible. Then, bear right.
And they've got snow up here. Look at how snowy this is. All right, I'm gonna pull into this. I shouldn't get stuck. I want to get out and get a picture of this. Wow. Oh, this is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh, look at that down there. All right, I'm gonna get out. All right, so here we are to take a look at Lake George. I'll put a little picture up of where we're at, but it's the inn at Erslow. That's that little name right there. So there's the inn, but look at this view that you can get from the deck. Looks like all vacation homes down there, but this is Lake George. Look at that. Man, and it keeps going, it keeps going, keeps going. Beautiful. Well, we got to get back in the car and get going. Hopefully we're okay with getting out of here, but this isn't much snow.
Turn right.
Yeah, the inn at Erlost. So Lakeside Resort Sun Castle. Man, that was beautiful. But that was a good look at the lake. We're going to keep driving up along the lake. I like this better than the highway. How about it? So we entered the Adirondacks back a little ways ago. So we're just kind of keep driving up along this lake. And they definitely got snow up here. Still snow on all the roofs.
Sharp right onto Sacrament Lane.
All right,
Calculation.
I found another spot. It's a little park, so I'm going to pull in here. Oh, come on, GPS. Let's see. Yeah, look at the lake. Man, there's little islands out there. Wow. We're going to drive right down to that gazebo. Let's get out and take a look here. All right, we're at Bolton's Landing. I had to walk through some snow to get to the end of it. All right, so I'm going to pan down the lake. So we're at the lower part of the lake still. But look at that. I'm just going to pan across. Wow, look, there's mountains over on the other side. Beautiful. So you can hear what sounds like running water. What I am thinking, oh, look at that bridge. So there's a little bridge that goes to that little island right out there. But all of that water that's running, here, let me walk over there and show you what that is. Okay, so here's the water that's running. There's pumps that's pumping the water, and you can see them all the way down across the docks and stuff. So with moving water, the ice won't form. So they do that so that the ice won't form around the docks and destroy the docks. But I want to point something out right over there. And I was just told this, that is a old historic hotel, the Sagamore Hotel. And yeah, there's a lot of history here at Bolton's Landing. It's one of the oldest towns on the lake. Yeah, beautiful. Alrighty, so I'm backing up here, so we got to get back on the road. I still have a good ways to drive. I don't know, I'm thinking it's going to get dark.
Turn right onto RT9 North.
All right, well, that was a great stop. It is snowing. It's snowing pretty good. So I better continue to get up the road. Yeah, definitely. All right, so we're going to stop here, and then we're going to make a right. And, I'm not sure if I want to continue to go up 9 or try to get back up on the highway. Alrighty, I just pulled into this Maple Fields gas station and convenience store, and I went inside and used their facilities, and I met Herman. So Herman's behind the counter, and hey Herman, if you're watching, hey, how you doing? All right, so I'm gonna probably end the video here. I know it's been a long day. It's been a long day for me. It's gonna go pretty quick for you. However, so we're gonna have days like this. I've got about 2.5 hours drive. Well, about an hour and 45-minute drive yet, and it is snowing, and it's getting dark. It's probably going to be dark in about maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and I don't want to drive with you just looking out the windshield, but it was awesome going into the lake area there of Lake George, but we got to get back up on 87 and head north more. We got a good ways to go, and then we get off 87 and do some back roads and things like that. But hey, I want to say thanks a lot for coming along, and like I said, some days are going to be like this. We just do a lot of driving and try to hit points of interest. There were a few places that I think I'm going to come back to maybe in the fall, because they say this is very beautiful in the fall. But man, that coming down off the mountain in between the Lake George from the southern section to the northern section, man, I bet you that'd be beautiful in the fall. Yes. So all right, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and close it out here. Thanks for coming along, and it's Tony 2.0. Wait, I forgot. I've been driving too long. Score the music. All right. So remember, it's just one adventure at a time, and hey, we got a lot of traveling to do, but we're going to head back to Pennsylvania in a couple days, and when we do that, then it's the big trip. All right, we're going all the way across America, so make sure you hit that notification bell and come along with me, and I'll see you on the next random adventure. Alrighty, see ya.